Welcome back to the final part of our Arctic series. We have spent the past 7.5 weeks taking our home on wheels from the UK all the way up through Sweden, into Finland and finally into Norway. This trip has been absolutely unbelievable from start to finish, and it's safe to say we have completely fallen in love with Scandinavia. We have experienced it in all its winter magic and then watched it transform into the start of spring. This has definitely been the ultimate time to van life here. And now it's time to drive our final leg of this 6,500 mile round trip. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as we continue our amazing journey of life on the road full time. So team, we have arrived in Bergen. This is our second city here in Norway. We're quite far down south now. Very, very excited to explore it and see how different it is to Tromsø, and the weather is dry.
And we've only just made it. We have been having some issues with Olive, unfortunately. The coolant system is still not playing ball 100%, so it's a lot of stop-start getting down here. But we're just hoping that she's safe to get home. But we're going to enjoy Bergen and then slowly make our way south to get the ferry. But let's see what this city has to offer. All the photos and any of the reviews and any information we've looked at looks absolutely stunning. So I'm hoping it lives up to all those expectations.
So this right here, guys, is the street with the famous houses that are all multicoloured and just look so amazing. They've got shops in them, some of them are even hotels, but it is starting to rain, so I don't think our time in Bergen is going to be that long anyway. As we said to you guys before when we went to see Tromsø, cities are not really our thing when we're travelling around in the van, just because we've got Fletcher and he's like, what the hell are we doing here? So we like to have a brief walk around, see it, pick up a souvenir and get back to nature.
What's really cool is I thought they were just shop fronts, like the old school like wooden sort of thing, but they are actual like houses or shops that go all the way back. It's mad. So we're just at the back of them now and it's still just all wood. But yeah, they come all the way back and you can just see how old it is. All the wood, all the old windows. It's quite fascinating, really. You can just see how old the wood in that is. How it's starting to deteriorate in places. Obviously some of it would have been new and they would have kept on top of it, but it's incredible. And then on the other side you've got all the brick, like all the brand new stuff.
Smells really nice and wooden as well too.
It does, yeah, it smells really woody, doesn't it? So Sam's just been in and got her souvenir. What did you get?
I got your grandparents a thimble.
Again, amazing.
I'm just going to be voted the best grandchild.
Oh, I know.
For you.
Oh, I know.
And then a postcard.
Oh, nice. Sam's left me outside in the absolute freezing cold. I am so cold now. We're going to try and find a coffee shop where Fletchers are allowed in. We have found in Norway that they really aren't that dog friendly, so we've struggled to find cafes that will allow dogs to come in. Obviously, we don't want to be sitting outside because it is freezing cold. So yeah, that is our next game plan, to try and find a cafe where we can get in and have a nice warm drink. So guys, we couldn't find a cafe, so we have come back to the van. And yeah, it is so cold. The rain is almost like sleet. It is proper chuffing. Earlier we went to IKEA and picked up some hot dogs. So Sam is currently in the shop just running in to get some buns for them. So we're excited to have our veggie hot dogs later on. But I think now we need to go and find a laundrette. We have so much dirty washing to do. So let's go. No buns on that shop?
No, that was wet, wasn't it?
Oh, I was just saying to the guys how like sleety it almost felt, doesn't it? It's so cold.
My face is so numb, like so cold. But no, they didn't have any bread rolls or anything like that, so.
I said we're off to a laundrette, so we'll go and get some shopping.
Yeah, we desperately need to do some laundry, desperately, so.
Get on park for night, let's have a look.
Perfect rainy afternoon to do some laundry, isn't it? Smashed it, team. We found a laundrette just outside of the city, managed to park right outside. It's literally just in there. Managed to do 2 loads of washing because they've got loads of machines. In an hour, bish bash bosh, all washed and dried. And in the meantime, we sat in the back and made some IKEA hot dogs for lunch.
They were banging.
They were so good. So if you haven't tried their veggie hot dogs, then we recommend them. But next job of the day is we need to find somewhere to empty our toilet, team, because it's rather full. So we're going to try and find somewhere for that on our way down making south. It's very wet today, so we're literally just going to do a lot of driving because we're still about 7.5 hours away from the bottom of Norway. But I feel great that all of our washing is done. Bellies are full. Let's hit the road.
Just found somewhere where we can dump the toilet right there, and you end up just dropping it down there. Bit out in the elements, not like the normal ones over here. But yeah, we've managed to do that now. We are about 25 minutes outside of Bergen, about 5 minutes away from getting a big ferry. I'm not sure how big a ferry it is, but I do know it's going to cross quite a bit of water down. I think we're going to actually miss out a whole island and go past it. So yeah, let's get onto the ferry. Olive is still overheating. She's chucking her coolant out, which isn't great. I'm just going to have to keep topping it up. I'm really stuck with ideas on what to do. I do have a steel seal, which is something you chuck in it if it is the head gasket potentially. I'm not 100% sure if I want to chuck that in yet. I believe it's just one of the pipes is blocked somewhere, or just not allowing the full flow of coolant through it. Yeah, it's a hard situation. We do have a lot of miles to still cover to get back home. So it could be tomorrow morning that I chuck the steel seal in and we'll all keep our fingers crossed. So pray for us, we get back to the UK safe and sound. Guys, that's it. We have completed Norway. We are down now in Kristiansand, just come through customs. The boat, or massive ferry, has just arrived. Just in the queue now, waiting to get on. Sam's in the back making us some cheese and salad sandwiches. But
we're hungry.
But what a trip, eh?
Oh, don't. I'm not ready to say goodbye to this country yet.
No.
I can't believe we've done it in like 3.5 weeks. We planned to spend so much longer here, but with the problems with the van and stuff, just was meant to be. We will definitely be back though, team.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we're going to come back to Norway without a doubt. Like I said, like Sam said, the van is still overheating a little bit, so we're just taking it nice and easy day by day. We're doing like 2 or 3 hours, and if she gets hot, we're pulling over. I just can't get to the bottom of it at the moment, so I look forward to getting back, taking all the coolant pipes off, like disassembling the whole cooling system and just seeing what is wrong with it. But yeah, the Scandinavia, the Arctic trip, like Sweden and Finland feel a distant memory now, but it was such a good trip. It'll be one we will remember for the rest of our lives, so that's for sure.
I'm not going to lie, team, these rolls seem so incredibly soft. I feel like I'm going to end up eating them all now and not taking any on the boat. To be fair, it is lunchtime. What we're having in our rolls today is a little bit of salad rocket, and the secret ingredient is a tiny bit of garlic salt on the salad. And then we've actually found this vegan cheese here in Norway. I'm going to miss it because it's really nice. I would say it's probably better than any that we have at home. Chris has a tiny bit of vegan mayo in his. And there it is, team. Really soft vegan cheese salad rolls. Yum.
My favourite. Oh my god, my favourite thing in the world. Extra saucy cheese mayo salad sandwich. Fletcher's not seen it yet. Obviously he would be over here. Those rolls are soft, aren't they? How many did we buy? 4.
So we got 2 each and 2 each only.
You never eat all yours anyway, do you? I might have a little one. 10 out of 10, babe.
Fletcher loves the smell of it too.
You want some? That's it, guys. We are saying goodbye to Norway. We're on the ferry now. We've left. loaded on really easy. Unfortunately, have had to leave Fletcher down in the cargo area. It is about 3.5 hours, so it's the same time as the ferry we took back from Lofoten to Bodo on the mainland, so he should be fine. As long as it's nice and quiet down there for him, he'll be able to sleep, which is brilliant.
Far away until you're out of sight, you're out of sight.
We have arrived. We are here in Denmark. Still on the ferry at the moment. We're just going to go down and see our boy now. How was the ferry journey, bub?
It was good. I was tired. I wish my seat was a little bit more comfier for me to have a little snooze. But instead we just played Monopoly Deal pretty much the whole way back.
And Sam kicked my ass, basically.
I'm excited to see Fletcher because this is the longest we've ever left him on a ferry. 3 hours, 45 minutes. But I'm sure he's been absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be all right. He's a good boy. Been sleeping.
So I've just had a look and it was £214 for this ferry, which I think is really, really good. Like Chris said, you don't need to drive all the way down through Sweden. The 2 bridges in Denmark cost us around 150 anyway. So we're cutting out a big drive by doing this ferry.
And the fuel. You're saving a lot on the fuel as well. That would have been a whole tank at least, and that's 100 quid. So
it's a long way down. So I think that was definitely the better way to travel. And we were so lucky today. It was a proper smooth crossing because I am a bit partial to seasickness, but it was really nice and smooth. But I found a park up not too far from here, down by the beach. Let's go and chill out.
we've made it to our park up for the night. We have got stunning views over a load of houses and then right out to the sea, which is great. Fletcher is buzzing to be out again. Nice run around. Just enjoy it, buddy. What a night. It is gorgeous. That's tonight's park up, that's where we are. Nice bin, which is ideal. Tomorrow we're gonna aim to get to Germany. Deal?
Yes.
Germany tomorrow. Come with us then.
Good morning, guys. So we had a really long drive yesterday. We bashed out about 8 hours and we are now in the middle of Germany. We're about 6 hours away from Calais and today we're doing something quite special. So I was actually born in Germany in a town called Rentel, and I've never been here since I was a baby. I was born into this world. My family moved back to the UK when I was about 18 months old. My dad was in the army out here, so we thought, seeing as we're passing, why not come and see what Rentel is all about, seeing as it's my birthplace. So let's go and check it out. Buildings around here is just beautiful. They look so old. It feels like there's so much history here, and it's almost quite eerie as well. I think because it's like midweek and it's not that busy here, but it's quite surreal walking around.
Yeah. Right guys, just to fill you in, we have driven another 2.5 hours. We are still in Germany on the very, very edge on the border to the Netherlands, but we're trying to find a vets so that we can call into and get Fletcher wormed, ready to go back to the UK. It's just sort of twigged with us that we need it done today really, because we're getting the tunnel in like on Saturday at 9:30, which means you have to leave it 24 hours in between. So tomorrow morning we'll be cutting it like way too fine. So that's the plan. Sam's currently in a vet's right now, just talking to him, seeing what they say. But where we are right now, it is so tight. Like the spaces, they're parking on like both sides of the roads here. Yeah, absolutely mad. I managed to find like a supermarket car park for a minute, just once I dropped Sam off, just up the road. But yeah, it's crazy.
It's official, Fletcher is now ready to go back to the UK. We managed to get his wormer done. It was a little bit difficult because it was a bit of broken English. It's times like that that I really wish that I could speak another language. I mean, I did visit my birthplace today in Germany. Maybe I should know more German, but they were really, really good and fit us in last minute and managed to give him his wormer. So he's all signed off. You always have to get it done 24 hours before you're leaving the UK and up to 120 hours. So we've just made it in time before the 24 hours. And it cost us about 72 euros, which is about right, to be fair. And at this point, because we knew we were running out of time, we weren't going to be driving around trying to find anywhere cheaper. Our biggest tip is always take a pack of ham with you. I don't know if your dogs or your animals are good at taking tablets, but Fletcher isn't. And we always take a pack of ham with us to the vets, and they're always happy just to wrap up the tablet in a bit of ham and give it to him and then sign him off to say that he's had it. So that's all done, and now we've just got about 4 hours left to get to Calais. We're gonna kind of chill for the rest of the evening and then finish off the journey tomorrow.
Guys, that is a wrap on our Arctic adventure trip. We have driven up through Sweden, Finland, and all the way back down Norway. It's been absolutely incredible. Right now we are on the tunnel on our way home back to the UK. How are you feeling about it, babe?
It's a mixture of emotions, team, because I am really sad our Arctic trip is over. Like, it's actually a couple of weeks shorter than we originally planned, just because Olive has her like overheating problems, and we just didn't want to risk spending much more time in Norway on those crazy mountain roads because she didn't like them. But I'm excited. I think it's like anything, isn't it? When you go on holiday and you know you're on your way home, you just want to get home. And I can't wait to cuddle the ones we love and eat all the food that we enjoy, and after 48 hours I'll be ready to hit the road again.
Yeah, I do agree. But Olive, like, she has had her issues, but she has taken us all the way up to Nordkapp. You know what I mean? Like, that's the most northern point in Europe we could have got to. So yeah, I'm really proud of the van. I think she's done really well. I'm going to take her home, strip the whole engine down. Well, not the whole engine, the whole cooling system. I think it might be a blockage somewhere, but yeah, that's it from us, guys. We are on the Eurotour back to the UK. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you did enjoy this series, please drop a like, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Comment below, guys, what your favourite moment of this trip has been.
Yes.
And yeah, just let us know what you loved about it, because we find it really hard to pick our favourite moment.
Yeah.
We will be updating you in a couple of weeks' time of our next plans, but until then, guys, we'll see you next time.
See ya!